the 5 words. So here are yellow, red, green, and blue. So these are different types of colors, rather names of color. Right? Yellow is a name of color, red is a name of color, green is a name of color, blue is a name of color. Only the word color, that is option B, is the answer. So the word B is your answer because it is a category that is of color, and all other 4 words are the names of the color. Therefore, answer is B. Now next, February, B April, C June, D September, E November. Now if you go through these 5 different months, you will be finding out a similarity among 4 months, and obviously 1 month must be differ than the other 4. If you consider first February, so it is having either 28 or 29 days, right? April 30 days, June 30 days, September no doubt 30 days, November again 30 days, right? If you consider these things, then here your answer is A, because February is not having the number of days as equal as other 4 different months are having: April, June, September, and November. Therefore, answer is B, February. Sorry, answer is A, that is February. I hope everyone while writing, reading this question must be writing your own answer. So first answer coming in your mind, and later on you are verifying it. So third one is crowd, union, swarm, flock, and team. If you consider these 5 different words, then among these 5 different words, the last one is the team. And in this team, answer of your this question is the team, because the team always consists a certain number of selected persons. Always keep in mind, the team always consists of selected persons, and that number is always certain. If you consider a cricket team, so 11 players will be there. Not only they are selected persons, but one thing is that they always take part in a particular game. And therefore, if you look for first 4 words, then the last one is different from the first 4, that is crowd, union, swarm, and flock. And therefore, answer is team, which is different. So fourth one is sleep, swim, listen, walk, and run. Now among these 4 words, see, there must be a relationship. So sleep, swim, walk, and run. So all these 4 tasks are related to the legs, whereas listen is not related to the legs. In fact, it is related to the ears, and therefore answer is C, that is listen, because all other are showing the movement of leg, whereas it is a task performed by ear. Therefore answer is listen, that is C. The next, you can consider the question number 5, so which contains mountain, star, plateau, forest, and ocean. So among these 5 different words, 4 are same, or 4 are related to a word or a task, and the one is differ than the first 4, or that 4. So who is it? So differ is always a star, because mountain, plateau, forest, and ocean all are related to earth. Rather, they all are founding, or all they found on the earth, whereas if you see the sky or the star is always seen in the sky. Therefore, the different word is sky, that is, sorry, star, that is seen in the sky. Now 6th one, teacher, principal, student, lecturer, and professor. Very simple answer. Most of you must have written it. So answer is student, because all other four words are a type of teacher. These are the different categories of teacher. If you consider teacher, so you will be in the lecture, you will be in the school. If you consider principal, obviously for college, lecturer in college, professor mostly in the universities. So all these are the categories of the teacher, and therefore student is different than these four five different words. So your answer is student, that is C. Now question number 6. Harmonium, guitar, violin, musician, piano. Again, very simple answer. Most of you must have got it. So answer is D, that is musician, because harmonium, guitar, violin, and piano are the musical instruments, whereas the musician is not an instrument, rather it is a personality who is playing either of these instruments. Therefore, musician is a different word than other four words. Number 8. Cuckoo, bird, pigeon, bat, and nightingale. So if you see these things carefully, you have to see the words, because in this case, if you see, all look like the names of bird, but answer is now C, that is pigeon. If you see its spelling, so you might be wondering that again it is a kind of bird, but no, its spelling is pigeon, whereas here it is pigeon. Therefore, among given different five words, C is different, that is pigeon. Right? So your answer is C. So sometimes you have to be careful. कभी कभी आंखें धोखा खा जाती है. So whatever in your mind, you read it, not given whatever in your question paper. And most of the times it happens. And therefore you have to be careful while reading. Right? So I think in one of the previous lectures or the sessions, I have also stated that you must understand the meaning of question. So likewise, it is a question. Anyway, move to the next question. Question number 9. Okay, read it. Butter, juice, ghee, curd, and cream. Now, if you see all these, so among these, you can consider butter, ghee, curd, and cream. So all these are the product of milk. But if you consider juice, so juice can be without milk. Rather, it is without milk, and therefore, the different word here is juice. Right? So butter, ghee, curd, and cream are all are the products of milk except the juice, and therefore your answer is B, that is juice. Fine. Next one, question number 10. Brother, cousin,
Sir, one student have
wife. Hello.
one student have doubt. He raised his hand.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, the eighth one, the spelling of the pigeon is right. C, option C. The answer should be option B, bird, because all the four are except B, all the four are birds.
Are you sure that spelling is correct.
Yes, sir. The spelling of pigeon is right.
Whatever I have verified, therein I could see Pigaon.
The same.
Right.
So there is the
If
same.
whatever okay, in that case, suppose whatever you are saying, if spelling is right, but whatever I have verified, right? Suppose if spelling is right, then no doubt answer is B, that is bird, because all are the different types of birds, right?
Yes, sir.
So in that case, considering, so it is a kind of question like color, red, yellow, and likewise that first question.
Yeah.
So that kind of
It's like that.
will, right? So
Yeah.
again, see what I said. This is the important thing, right? So you have to be very keen at the sight of reading, right? Still, one more time, I will be insisting that just check out the spelling, right? Otherwise, answer is all no doubt the B, that is bird. I will also check it out. Fine. So question number 8. Anyway, just a minute. Fine. Okay, I think we were at question number 10. That is brother, cousin, wife, friend,
तर डाऊट
and uncle. Sorry?
डाऊट घ्यायचे का काही मुलांचे की नंतर
सेशन संपत आलंय का?
नाही नाही हँड रेज होते मुलांचे काही
अच्छा, ठीक आहे, तसं करू. मला वाटतं लगेच घेतलं तर बरं राहील.
ठीक आहे.
फक्त एक काम करा की 1 by 1च अनम्यूट करा.
हो सर. पंकज आज
Sir,
हा,
bat is not a bird. Bat is a mammal.
एक्झॅक्टली.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is true that bat is a mammal, right? Because it has a mammary glands. And which question? Just a minute. Cuckoo, bird, peregrine, bat, and nightingale. Right? I think question number 8, right? Okay. Just a minute now. Okay, I will see whether I can. Just a moment. काय वाटतं, काय आन्सर असेल? What do you think? Which one is the answer?
Listen.
That's it.
तर लास्ट 10 मिनिट.
Okay. So answer is listen, because all other activities, all other are the activities of legs, or these are the movements related to the legs. पायाने चालतो, पाय घसरून पडू शकतो, ठीक आहे, पायाने पळू शकतो, आणि स्विमिंग करायच्या वेळेला पाय हलवावे लागतात. पण लिसन, ऐकणे, ही काय पायाची प्रक्रिया नाहीये. So it is not related to the legs. Fine. So in this way, you have to think about the given questions. Okay. Someone else? Sir, संपले का questions?
Okay.
हो.
Okay, fine. Salah. Question number 10. So in question number 10, okay, what is, yes, brother, cousin, wife, friend, and uncle. Now, among these 5 words, भाऊ, चुलत भाऊ, बायको, आणि चुलते. So all these becomes a family. But friend is not a family member. Although someone is having still one of the family members as like good friend, but that is different case or exceptional. But your odd out man in these words is the friend. So your answer is D, that is friend. Fine. Now, very simple answer of next question. Question number 11. A U E B I A. So, there are 5 different vowels. A I E O U. So among these 5 different vowels, 4 you can see here. A is there, I is there, E is there, U is there. But here B is included instead of O. And therefore your answer is the C, that is B. Right? So B is not a vowel. Now, question number 12. Crow, bat, sparrow, owl, and myna. Now, someone had raised the query about mammals. Fine. So, in this particular case, now we can see the crow, sparrow, owl, and myna don't have the mammary glands, but bat has the mammary glands, and therefore, in this particular case, bat is the different. Now see how you what I said. You have to always look for the closest one and how you reach at the closest. So in this way, you will be always reaching to the closest one, right? So this is the answer of this question is no doubt the option B, called bat. Now president. Next one is prime minister, governor, chief justice, and chief minister. Now, herein again, this question will put you in a little bit trouble if you consider election. So by depending on the election, no doubt you select out the prime minister, chief minister, right, president. Likewise, if you consider, then among these, or from president, governor is being appointed, right? So that would be case. What about chief justice? So it is a selection, right? So you cannot consider only the criteria called election. तसंही आपण डायरेक्ट चीफ मिनिस्टर सिलेक्ट नाही करत. सो वी ऑलवेज वोट फॉर द MLAs, वी ऑलवेज वोट फॉर द MPs, आणि ते ठरवतात who will be the chief minister and who will be the prime minister, and also they themselves vote for the president. त्यामुळे इलेक्शन ही logic, that is inadequate logic for this one. But if you put the categories, so no doubt all these are in the same category, that is chief minister, governor, prime minister, and president. But chief justice can be another category. It is always being selected, right? So in this particular case, chief justice will be your answer, right? That is D. Fine. So next, move to the next one, 14th one. Sword, shield, daggers, spear, and arrow. Now among these 4 different words, see, everyone except B, that is shield, can be used to kill the enemy. But shield is always used to protect, right? जसं की ढाल. So likewise, herein the different word is shield, right? Because all other 4 can be used to kill the enemy. Fine. Move to the next one. Jupiter, Mars, Moon, Saturn, and Venus. Write down the answer of this one. Right. So whenever we will close down the session, or whenever we will open the session for the discussion, at that time I will be asking this question. So let me know how many have written the right answer of this particular question. Right? So we will be discussing it later on. Right? I will give you hint. So there might be hello.
Unmute them. Shall I unmute them? for that.
Okay, how many minutes? How much is the time left?
3 minutes, sir. Last 3 minutes.
Okay, in last 1 minute, horizon and earth. Right. So for question number 15, as I said, I can give you a hint like planets. Right. So question number 16, sun, moon, cloud, horizon, and earth. See, again, this will make you to think deep and deep. So sun, moon, earth. So you will have a link. Horizon is again related to the link, but cloud, something is different. So all these are the words which might be used in a kind of field. So if you consider different fields, and among these different fields, let's consider the astronomy. So in astronomy, the word sun, moon, horizon, and earth are mostly used. But cloud is not that much used, right? And therefore, here you can find it out. The cloud will be your odd out man, right? Since the cloud is not used in astronomy, but all other words are used in astronomy, your answer is C, that is cloud. Now next one, stone, lime, cement, sand, and wall. Again, question of jumble, right? So stone, lime, cement, sand, and wall. So if you figure out the odd out among these, then you can always coming to the last word, that is option E, called wall. So wall itself is being built or constructed by stone, lime, tuna, cement, and sand. Right. So all these are necessary to build a wall. Right. And therefore,
Again,
herein you can.
session will be ended. We have a less than 10 seconds. Try to rejoin again. Try to rejoin.